Hi guys, it's Candace. Welcome back. I know. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Guess what? I reached my 1,000 goal. Woohoo! Thank y'all. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks to all my oldies, all my newbies, all my everybody. I hope I can keep you inspired so you stick around. Thank you so much. So before we go flip through all this pile of goodness that we made with the scraps, I wanted to make a couple little dangles with some other little scraps. These are the itty bitty little stamps that was from, oh, here's this piece of paper from the TheJunkJournalStudio Autumn Wonder from last fall. So, you know, when you do your bulb pims, you gotta string things on backwards. So your fronts goes on first. Well, that's how I do. Maybe because I'm left-handed, so I'm backwards. All right. So let's see. I got some seed beads, buttons, a little bit of the scrap trim. Hello, yeah. Sequins, some other little color beads, and these little things. So let's. Okay, I think I'm going to do buttons next. And then some of this sparkling tulle behind it. Then this. And then a sequin on the back. And then this little bead. I don't know where he's going to go. But I'm sure I have a home for him. But right now, whoops. This is what we got. So let's see if you can see it up close. We have that. And then this on the back. Just in case it flips over, you get to see pretties on both sides. So let me go ahead and string this one up. Alright, I'm going that way. Ooh, I hear Fergie huffing and puffing. Yeah, John took him down to the mailbox. Alright. And like I said, we'll just string these on here. So this one will be ready. And we used up some more scraps that were on here and got a cute little dangle. Well, two cute little dangles from it. Whoops. All right. So let's see these that we made. I think I got 32 or maybe 33 from just this one little pile of scraps. So I just took this. This was this piece of scrap, folded it, rounded the edges to make it a little note card. Same here. Like I said, these are just all little pieces of scraps and stuff that were in the in my scrap bin. Then this one. I know I still might put a pocket on here. I don't know yet. But that's still a good possibility. And then these two, these just are that. And I put one of the little stamps on top, like a little tab. It's on 45-pound paper. So it's still a tab, but you could still open it. And I was going to take these. Well, these are going to go in in this pocket in our journals. So that's where those are going to go. So I have a home for them already. So I've got that one in this one. Okay, then we have these, which I went ahead and did them sideways and stamped a flower on the inside just because the words were going this way. So I'm going to find a home, I think, for those in the journal, and they're going to have a little paper clip, so they'll clip to the side. So that's those. Then this one was just a piece of scrap I had, and okay, they're all scraps. So I put this on here, one of the little buttons that I punched out with scallops, and then the butterfly, and then I used, let's see if you can see, can you see the sparkle? I used some sparkle fingernail polish on there just to give the butterflies some sparkle, just some extra Let's see, can you see the glitter in there? And so there's this one. We did this one together the other day. I know, I still didn't put my stinking strings in top. I got to put my toppers on. And then we have this butterfly. Oh, there. Can you see the fingernail sparkle? And this is LA Colors. Oops, I can't see. Yeah. LA Colors. I got it at Walmart, called Mermaid Magic. And it has some beautiful... Let's see how close my phone will let me get. I'm trying to... There, can you kind of see? I know it's really blurry, but I was just trying to show, I mean, it really picks up the little sparkles in there. And then we've got this one. I know, we've got so many's. Oh, and then I like them all. I know, I'm sad. What can I say? Oh, but yeah, definitely got to put my little string things on top. So there's this one. But yeah, it's definitely fun creating with your little scraps, seeing what you can come up with. I wish you could see the sparkle on here that I see in person from this fingernail polish. It's just crazy sparkles. And then I did these, just sunflower, and then 2 little clocks on there. And then Mr. Owl, we worked on him together. And then these are the tags that we put in our Facebook freebies on Journal Me Crazy. And so I just thought these butterflies were really pretty. This one's the Junk Journal Studio's Mega Butterfly. This one, gosh, I wish you could see the sparkle. I mean, it picks it up some, but it's just so pretty in person. This one is Artie Mae's, one of her freebies. And then... this is the big Bahama Mama one, because it was 3 sizes that John did for me. And so there's that one. So I know I love those tags. Those are really pretty tags. Then here's the smooshing one. I mean, it's just simple, and I love it because it's just simple. And then, oh, I know, let me set these aside. And then I had these, there's 2 of them. And I just put some more another butterfly on there with some more of that mermaid sparkled nail polish. Stamped on the little stamp here. Put a couple of dots just to give a little thing. But I also used part of the, I think it says Summer's Bounty on there. Well, I just covered it with a scrap of paper on top and made it a pocket. And then put these in here, because I had those scraps laying around. So we got those from that. Then here's our little acorns. And then this that we did. And then I had 2 of these scrap pieces left over. So we did this one together, and I did this one similar. Okay, and then these turned out really cute. I have 2 of them. These are the bingo cards from, oh shoot, I don't know which Journal Me Crazy this one is. I'm bad. The Junk Journal Studio. I think it's this year's Fall Bounty. I don't know, but I love him. So I put some sequins on here. Use some scrap paper, a little label, and then put some metallic black dot on there. And then I had backed them with some more digital. And then this one that we worked on, our little stamp off index card. So, I know, isn't that, I mean, a whole table full of yummy, yummy, yumminess. And like I said, I have probably twice as much more that I could make that's over here, but you know, I've got to move on. So, all right, I'm going to pick up my table, and then we're going to get into a little surprise video that I'm going to do with something I found at the Dollar Tree, okay, the $1.25 store, and that I've decided to turn into like a traveler's notebook with it. So let me put all my little stuff up, and I'll be right back, and we'll start that project. Okay guys, I'm back. I think I have my basic parts and pieces. So I know how to tilt my light because this is reflective. So can you see this? I know, isn't that pretty? And then this one, I know. Whew, I have to put sunglasses on. But guess what these are? These are, I know this one's, I'm going to see if I can hold this away. These are, look how it's silver and white. These are removable tile decals at the Dollar Tree. Okay, $1.25 store. So I'll show you these plain so it's not as, you know, but I don't know. I'm wondering if I can use this backing because it's embossed. I don't know. But I picked these up. Oh, it's been a while. And I thought they would make awesome traveler's notebook. Because they're 8 by 8, you fold them in half, which makes them 4 by 4, and I mean, and I just glued them onto craft cardstock, and aren't they just, oh, beautiful. I know it's real flashy, but let's score it and put our side stuff in, so that way I don't hurt your eyeballs anymore. Now all I did was took the tile, glued it onto cardstock, some well, it's not chipboard, it's just the 65-pound cardstock, that's Recollections. Let's see if I can grab the thing, because I mean, oh, and of course the packaging isn't in it. Well, shoot. Well, it's this. But it's Recollections, and it says it's 65-pound. But, like I said, I guess the inside fell out when I was taking paper out. So, well, anyway, I get it from Michael's. All I did was I glued it with, I put some good glue stick all over it, and then took my art glitter glue, or wet glue, went around it good, squished it real good, which, Jamie, I found my squisher. It was in that pile of stuff, I'll be kind, and I couldn't see it. It was against white stuff, so I'd pick up sections and I'd hold it and try to bend it, and I finally found a little section that it wouldn't bend, and it just, I guess, would stick to the paper. So I do have it. Alright, so then I literally let it set overnight, because, well, this has actually been set up a couple of weeks. But before I scored this one, I let it set overnight. And just to show you on the reverse side that it is 8 inches by 8 inches, and since it is kind of sharp, I went ahead and rounded the edges just with the quarter inch rounder, because it poked me and I didn't like it. Alright, so now we're going to see about using this and scoring it down on the center at 4. Ooh, that did pretty good. And then I am going to go ahead, oh look, that made a nice crease. Like I said, I apologize for the reflection, but they are reflective. Now, they do have some that aren't reflective, but I was drawn to this. Imagine that. But, you know, our Dollar Tree, well, the one I was at when I found this, has just a handful of these things. But as soon as I walked by them, I was like, "Ooh, traveler's journals." I know. Aren't we sad? Yes, we are. Now, it is going to, you know, be like that, but that's going to be fine, because we're going to put papers in there, and we're going to put a closure on it and force it to close. Now, I was thinking about sewing around it, but I'm telling you, this bad boy is glued. And I am going to stick with the gathered twigs just in case some of the ephemera that we've made happens to work in here. Okay, so oh, this is such a pretty bronzy thing. I know it doesn't really even need any, but you know, it's just a very bad habit. And let me tell you, this little bit right here isn't making a hoot of difference. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put my closure on here because it might be easier before it gets, oops, I don't know, might not be easier doing it that way. Before, so it's going to go in here, my hole. Alright, and I got these wide eyelets off of Amazon for the crocodiles because I wanted to try them. I really thought they were plastic, but they're actually metal. So I don't know if I think I've seen other people have some, which I didn't write it down, but I think they actually make these in a metal version. I mean, plastic. I don't know. But it does make sense how... Oh, we're just going to have to go with that one that just blends too well. And I'm trying to decide if I want one on front and back or just the front. Okay, so now I need to twirl my thingy to the big one. Which, you know, I was told that you supposedly had different, like 3 settings on this thing. But mine only has 2. It has a skinny one and a fatter one. And I've seen other people that have theirs, and theirs actually have 2 different sizes. So, I don't know. Could have definitely got a defective one. Okay, so if I put it there, I don't want it to be too far over, but don't want it on the very edge either. So, I'm thinking like maybe right there. I know I'm just going to make my little indentation so I know where to... Oh, no, I'm not. So I know where to poke a hole to line it up. I know that was sad, huh? It was almost almost close. Alright. And then, I know, I apologize for the glare. Oh, shoot, I just dropped my thing. Hold on, guys. Oh, I know. It's sad, isn't it? Yeah, its name's Candace. Okay, let's see if we can get this in here. Oh, and squish it. Alright. Oh, I'm like, it's not letting let go. Oh, well, that didn't work too well. We'll cry. Okay, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Let's try that one. I know now I've already ruined one. Doggone it. I see other people do these. And it works. You know, and these things aren't cheap either. So, let's work, please. Because that one, oh man, that was really bad. Alright. Nope. I can tell, well, that did, but it's, I guess I wished it was flatter, but it's really not, it's fine. Okay. Well, like I said, this one, flop. Okay. Let me put him back in the hole, though, just so I can remind myself. This is what happens if you don't hold your mouth right. Okay, so let's close that up. Maybe. Okay. So we have this. So now, oops, we close that. Now I went and pulled, let's see what get my little, you know what's together. Oh, I'm like, I had my little things. Oh, I do need to sew this, even though I wasn't going to sew. Okay. So this is the LenArteStudio when she did the bonus, which hers says 6x6, when I did my fit to page, they actually turned out 8x8. So I thought those would just go beautiful. And then I've got that Junk Journal Studio, another one of those. This is, I don't know, I wrote them down on here somewhere. We got Craftivity Nature Notes. Oh no, it's back there. I thought I gave all this stuff once before. Maybe I just dreamt about it. Excuse me. CaperuzaSketch. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. The Fall Bounty back here. Like I said, this is LenArteStudio. That's the Junk Journal Studio. This was a freebie on the back of something. Did I? Well, shoot. I'm going to look. Junk Journal Studio. Junk Journal Studio. Paper Craftivity. Nature's Notebook Paper. And then whatever this one is, which I did not write. Oh, but you know, I saw an index card over here. Let me see if I can find it. Oh my gosh, I know. And I added to my pile of stuff on the side. Is that not sad? But I swear I saw that and I thought, well, what is that for? It's for these things. Because I started this way back when. And then, you know, took me so long to do all my other stuff that I've lost it. Well, I will find it. Because it's in here. But you know, here I am wasting time again. I know, it's sad. I'm so sad. You're so sad. They probably made a song about you. Yep, sure did. Alright, I'll look for it and post it. Because I wrote it and I saw it and I'm like, I knew I needed that. But I didn't do it. So horrible. Okay, anyway, so I did those, and then this one I glued some of my offcuts off on here, and then put some book paper on the back, and then the inside, because it's going to be our signature, inside signature. And so I'm going to go, I'm really trying not to do a sew, but I think I'm going to have to. So I'm going to glue these together, sew around the sides, and punch my little thumb holes out and sew around there. And I'll be right back, and I'll find that little card in a minute too. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So I sewed my insides together, my center signature, so I had to put a paper clip on here so I can remember it goes that way. And then I tore down 3 pieces of coffee dye paper to put in there, because I think 1, 2, 3, so maybe I needed 4, I don't know. We'll put them in here. I might have to get a number 4. Oh, because I can't count. What can I say? What can I say? And I guess that's why I had 4 pulled out. So, let me just get this other one that I had over here, and we will go ahead and rip it 8x8, slightly under 8x8. I know I got some backing papers, so, you know, let me just see what, I don't like that edge. So we're going to tear on this side. Okay, then we'll have 1 per, woo, hold on Nelly. 1 per page in there. Alright. I know, I kind of like this, but I don't want to glue on it, so let's put it on the side just in case. So, oh, and then I'm going to have to round my corners on it. so we have that. Alright, then I pulled some other, oh, and I did find my thing in there. So I've got Dollar Tree Tile Decal Journal. That's what I wrote way back when. So LenArteStudio Fall Rustic Journal Cards. It's the bonus pages. The Junk Journal Studio Fall Bounty Background Pages Kit 2. CaperuzaSketch. I know. Sketch. Dandelionery. The Fall Cozy. I had to, you know, find that. That's why when I had that there, I was like, oh. ATArtDigital, the Hello Autumn, and CitrusJournalStudio pumpkin tickets, which I don't have, but I'm planning on putting those in there. And then these are some other little notes that I had on here. I don't know what they're for, but that's what I did. Okay, so I just grabbed, see, now it won't leave my side. I grabbed a few things that I wanted to see about putting in there. Well, obviously we're not going to do those, I don't think, since I already have one per thing. Alright, so that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 pages already. Oop, yep, those are. Okay, so let's see. We have some painter's papers. This is some recipe, restaurant information from the 70s from New Orleans. So, you know, I've got to put that in there. Got a little bit of this school paper. This one I stamped on, so I don't know, we'll not just put that aside. So I was thinking maybe, and then this is some of that crazy air fryer sheet page. I know, it sounds good. Then we got some graph papers, so I don't know about that. Some light painter's paper. And then I had these, but I don't know. Okay, and then we have some green coffee dye. So let me see what we have. Okay, where would some dark brown go? Not there. And not there. Okay, so my options are here. So we got that one there, which will be fine. I know, I'm making another one, so that's why I got 2 of everything. How about, I don't know, I like this green here though. Oh, come on, work with me. I don't know, maybe the green takes away. Maybe the dots. I don't know, let me just throw that to the side. It's kind of interesting. Okay. Maybe we need to tone that. Aw, Honeysuckle Cafe on Royal Street. Royale. Okay, so I'm kind of liking that little pokey there. Just in case they had filet gumbo, roast beef po' boys, hamburger, stewed chicken, spaghetti. Traditional New Orleans food. You used to get it for under $5. No way. On St. Claude Avenue. I'll be darned. I know. Sorry, just had to go down a little bit of road there. What can I say? What can I say? I think we're just going to say, let's just put all these on here and make it a couple flippy doos. Why not? Okay, so we got that there. Which leaves me with this one and that one. I know, I'm kind of liking that next to that. And then we have this light paper, light painter paper, and this green one. which goes pretty there. Alright, let me put all this over here. And then let's see what we got. I know, a mess, because I can't count. Oh, I still need something up front. Ooh, I can't put that there though. Alright, so 1, that doesn't really count, but we'll say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a big fat hen, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then the center. Okay, so what else? I have this, but let me see. Oh, see, I got checkerboard against checkerboard. That is just no good. Maybe we'll have to move this around. Put that there so we can put our checkerboard here that I've got. I don't know, I had it for a reason. Doggone it. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, oh, I'm going to have to trim that down, I know that much. Okay, so let me trim this down. Let's take 2 rows off. Okay, and then, so I don't sew it in, let me bend this over on the back. Okay, because I sure will sew it in there. Alright, so, and that, we put a tab on there that I pulley out. That's what I was thinking. I know it was, but I sure didn't fold it. Oh my gosh. Sorry, now I got scissors and that thingy-jiggy making noise. Alright, so we have that one. Let's see. I know. And then I have this sweet graph paper. That we could do like this on the back. That right here. And then somebody's snoring. But if I do it like that, then we have that situation, but that can be a flip out. I know. So we'll go like that. Alright. So I think that's going to give us enough. Whatchy dinky. Little traveler's notebook. So that gives us 1, I know I'm still counting it, 1-ish, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and the signature. So I'm good with that. How about y'all? Guess what? Chicken butt. This is going to be my 1,000 subscription giveaway. I know, so you have to comment in here, in this video. I know. Where'd he go? Oh my gosh. I'm like, I lost it. So, we're going to have to, let me write it in some marker. I know. I'm trying to get it. Oh gosh, that's a fat one too. So comment 1K in this video's comment in section in this video, and we will do the drawing. I don't know, where are we? I got a calendar though. Today's the 18th, so it's gonna let me write on here, it's gonna air Saturday, 11:19, and we will draw. Oh, let's draw Wednesday, 11:23. I know that's Thanksgiving Eve, but hey, what can I say? All right, guys. So, thank you for getting me there. And like I said, I hope I can continue to grow and continue to make everybody happy. So now we're going to take and we're going to put this heavy thing into here. Oh, let me get my... Oh, I'm not even prepared. I don't have my pokies or my thread. I'm just running my mouth. Okay, so what would go with here? Should I just do black, or should we do some brown? Oh, I think that would be pretty. I don't want gray. Yeah. This is too... Yeah. Alright, we're going to go with this one. That was kind of easy, huh? Alright, so let's go. 3. So 1, 2, 3. Let's see if I can cut this with this hand. I know. Nope. I know, it is sad. I cannot cut with that right hand. It's amazing. It's just scissors, people. I'm not trying to trim around a flower or nothing. No, just straight on cut. Nope, can't do it. Okay, so now let me get one of my doll needles. And let's use the end that I didn't massacre to go through. Okay, now I'm ready. I know. Y'all are like, well, it's about time. We've been waiting forever. I know, so have I. Okay, so let's get in the middle. Oh, I almost stabbed myself. Y'all saw that? Here. And right here. Oh, I'm stuck. I got suction. All right. And you know, I'm doing a 5 one just because I have those little papers in there and I want to make sure I catch them. Catch me, I'm falling. Okay. Oh, people. I'm asking for some little prayers for Emily. She's struggling with one of her classes and she has to make a good grade on her final exam to pass. And if she doesn't pass, then she can't go on to her next semester in college. It's in her nursing school, but this one, she said, she's like, Mimi, it's kicking my butt. She goes, I study and I study and I study. And she says, I know it until I get in there. And she says, and I just, she says, I've never made, she made a 67 on her last test. She says, I've never made anything that low in my life. And she hasn't. And, but it's I don't know, it's a hard class. But, so she's taken off. She's going off to see her boyfriend who's in college in Michigan this year. He's on hockey scholarships. And so she's going there for Thanksgiving. And then when she gets back, she has to retake her test. And so y'all pray that she passes, that she gets at least a 92 so she can average it out. Because she's really stressing over it. Oh. But, you know, nursing school's hard. They don't just give you a certificate nowadays just for showing up. Oh. But yeah. She was called me today. She's like, oh, Mimi. And I'm like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You'll be all right. Oh, I just don't know if I'm going to make it. And I'm like, you'll be okay. She's just a perfectionist. I don't know where she gets it from. And, I mean, it's amazing how similar we are in a lot of things. Oh, but, yeah. And then she's like, and I don't know what to buy Mama for her birthday. Because her mom's birthday is December 5th. And, so we, you know, talked about it and hashed out some stuff. So she was like, oh, that's a good idea. Oh, that's a great idea. So she's got that, you know, done and over with, because she said she had to get it because she's going home this weekend, because she leaves out, because, you know, they're on fall break. So she leaves out next week to go up there, and she's bringing Poppy home so my daughter can babysit her. So her grandma and her auntie and uncle will be watching her. God help the dog. Oh, so, but yeah, so she needs some good mojo for when she comes back to take her final, so she can pass this class. And I'm like, well, do they, you know, offer it in summer school? She's like, no, it's one of those main things that you have to have, and they only give it to you during the actual semester. She says, so the next semester, I'd have to just take those two. And she says, and my grants won't just pay for it. She says, I'm just so stressed out. Oh, it's funny. And then she's like, and I'm only practical gift given this year. And she says, you know, I'm tired of buying stuff that people don't like and don't use. I'm like, see, welcome to being a grown-up. She's like, I don't like it. I'm like, neither do I. So anyway, I know, I love how that feels. And just, I know it's, I'm sorry if I'm blinding you again, but oh. So let's just flip through here and see what we got. Oh, I know, isn't it cute? Oh yeah, see, that ended up being good. And I swear I bought this kit just because of this one piece of paper in this little thing, because I love these leaves. Oh yeah, and then this little thing flipped out, turned out really good. Jack Dempsey's. Anyway, I know, shouldn't be reading. And then we have this, which I will probably glue down for a little tuck spot. And then this one. Oh yeah, this one's pretty. I'm really happy with all these pages and colors and everything that is in here. Yep, like it, like it, like it. Hey baby, I like it like that. Speaking of Mardi Gras. Anyway, I'm telling you, it just round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Including the one the head's attached to. Oh, I love these little pages together. I know sometimes, you know, you pull stuff and you're like, eh. And I'm like, yeah, I like it. And see, like here, I'm going to take some of my, what you dinkies. I have a scrap of it over here. Oh, and see, I can't get into this. I got to finish my other stuff. My deli paper, that's what it's called. And so, let's just, I know, it's at hand. So's this, but that one was closer. And then I like to fold it over, and I'm going to put the paper side down on this time. Usually I don't, but this time I'm putting the paper side down. And then we'll just go ahead. I'm going to glue it on here because I'm going to poke holes and put some yarn down the edge, so that way we still see our holes, but we don't, you know, end up losing our holes because, you know, wear and tear. You open and close it all the time, and then you lose your little holes. So I always like to put, you know, deli paper or, I was going to say saran wrap. Whatever that is. Parchment paper on the sides. You know, let it dry. And then that way, see, you still get to keep your loose leaf paper look. And then, oops, I'm squishing it out all on here. And then I will come back through with my, I don't know if I want to do it now. Maybe I'll just poke a hole in here and hang a charm. I don't know, we'll have to let it dry and see. But that's what I do. So that way you don't lose the look of your paper or lose all your, because by the time you're in here, that's all torn off, which, sometimes you want that look. But like I said, usually I'll take and poke a hole, run some yarn through it. So maybe I'll do it down here and just leave some because I still want to see that that's there. Okay, I know. All right, next. Went down the road. Squirrel, butterfly, pumpkin, acorn. Oh, look, that's the same. Looks like the same acorn and stuff that was in the animal. Those colors. You know what I didn't put in here is a calendar page. Oh well, we got graph paper. And then this will pull out. And then this is just because it sounds good. All right, I know. Oh, I can't wait to put some stuff in here. I know, now I'm trying to decide, do I want another thing on the back here? Or, oh, I see some, let's see what it looks like. Plain. Hello. All right. Got a little piece of sari silk. I know it won't work, but I just wanted to see how if I just tie this and then we just wrap around like that. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, and then have some dangle on here and a dangle on there, and that's going to work. It's not going to be. It's going to be longer than this. It's too short, but that's going to be my plan. I know. Oh, I guess I need to go cut some now. So, hold on. Let me go cut some and I'll be right back. Okay, guys. I ended up turning off my phone. I know. This is such hard work. All right. So, let's string this one in here. Actually, someone texted me or something. I had a bloop bloop come through while I was filming, and sometimes my phone will just turn it off and force you to see what's going on. I know this is where they sew it together on here, so I'm trying to get that in here so we can tie that around here. I think I want to do it like that because I want both of these to hang down so we can have something dangling on the bottom here and then this one poking out. And then, like I said, this will just wrap around. I know it won't go another time, but by the time we get stuff in here, it'll only go around. I don't know, should I cut it longer? Let's see if we're like this. I don't know, I might have to think about that again. Oh no. Okay, I'm wasting time. I know, I'm sorry. All right, well, I just wanted to show you, my little plan that I had. Like I said, I wish I would have known when I wrote this down, because I had started it and then went down the other road. But yeah, I think I want this to wrap around again, so I want to pull this apart and cut yet some more, because I want it to go around more. So I know that's how come I get all these other little short pieces, because I cut them too long and then I don't like them. And then I end up with parts. So I'm going to bring this over there this time, put some in there, wrap it around, and then I'll have it. So I hope I didn't blind you too much. You know, I put my light that away, but I hope you enjoyed all the other little yummies that we had in the beginning too, all my little things that I did, and like I said, we're going to put a couple in here too. So I will see y'all on the next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your love. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for your subscriptions. And like I said, let's finish these fall journals. Like I said, my other one, we're going to have to do, I'll have to do the flip through. I'll play in this, make a few things in here, and then we'll do a flip through the other one because it is so fat. Look at that. And that's pushing it. So I must stop because yeah, I went crazy. But I mean, I had so many good things to put in here. So, but we'll have to do a flippy through on here so that way I can get my covers done and all that good stuff. But yeah, they're it's gotten out of control. So I will see you on the next video. So lots of kisses, lots of love. Y'all have a great day and a blessed day. And don't forget, on this video, in the comments, you got to comment 1K, and that means 1,000. So comment 1K if you want to be in the drawing for this 1,000 subscription giveaway. And like I said, this will air tomorrow, Saturday, 11/19, and we will draw on Wednesday, 11/23, 10 p.m. I usually do at 10 unless I'm too tired, but I try, you know, real hard to stay up till 10. Lately, it's not been a problem. So, and we will see who's going to get this wonderful little thing it's not going to be so little by the time I'm done, but I really love all these colors. I'm going to have to, yeah, print another set and make one in these colors for me because I love how this came out. I wish I would have bought 2 of these tiles, but I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but I should have known better. And these were like at the Gallatin store, so I'll have to send you-know-who over there, and God knows we won't get the same thing. But anyway, so enough yada 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 yada. Bye. Thank you. Love you, love you, love you, love you. And see you on the next one. Bye, guys.